Back now with Harry's barn. Harry's got a lot of horses getting ready to go. A lot of horses training back. A lot of horses that will race very, very soon. Can't Muscle Me's been I assume 220. He had told me a couple weeks ago she'd been in 225. She might be a little faster than 220. We'll see. Really excited to see how this filly's going to train down. I had really high hopes for her. She was virtually identical to Tipsy and Dixie training down. Only this filly's knee started hurting her, and we had to stop with her, and Tipsy's did not. So interested to see how Can't Muscle Me is going to handle her sophomore season. Capistrano qualified the other day. Probably race her at London or something, or Flamborough. Race her at Flamborough next week. I don't know. We'll see how she races. I really would like to see her put a little bit of money away. Maybe take a 3-year-old mark. That would be great, wouldn't it? And then we'll try to get her in full in her 2021 season. Kerry Big Stick, I trained him in 2.8 today. He was good. We'll come back maybe 3, 4, 5 more times between 2.5 and 2.8 at the farm and see how the Big Stick man handles that. I'm Hill on Wheels. Is back jogging now 5 days. Harry has him down in his barn. Muscle Chrome, I trained her in 2 minutes this morning at the farm. Now is the farm, I keep saying this, farm short? Yes. Farm track is short. But how short? It's not 15 lengths short. So she still went a mile in 2.1, 2.2 and looked very, very good doing it. Perfect Record is out in the farm or out in the field. Put a couple of stars there. He's out in the field right now. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. Set the Mood, I trained him today again at the farm. 58 and 4. So let's say a mile in 2 minutes or so. It was a good mile for that horse over the farm. He'll be ready to school next week. Trafalgar, got a little issue with Trafalgar. Trafalgar's a little lame. Left front foot. Looks like she has a gravel or something coming out. I hope it's not more serious than that. That would be frustrating. But she was x-rayed stem to stern in the other day at the veterinarian and could not find anything wrong with her. So that whole left front leg was x-rayed. Wasn't in the foot, ankle, pastern, knee, nothing, not even up in the forearm, nothing. Not even a shadow. So we'll have to see what goes on this week. She's still a little pinchy. It is going to cost her the Harvest Series, which will in turn cost her the 2020 season. But she'll come back at 4. So Trafalgar going to have to miss the Harvest Series in 2020. Walk on the Moon is down at Harry's barn being treated. This horse needs to go to the field. I'm going to message the veterinarian as soon as I'm done this video and ask him what's up and why can't this horse be out in the field, be out at the farm being treated in the same manner. So I'll be back in a minute. We just got the small barns, Johnny's barn. I'll get right to it in just a minute.